Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. The card that came out is the Four of Pentacles, right? Did you see it fall and go into the deck? Well, it's the Four of Pentacles, secure and limited and conserving the way you do things. So what is it that you're doing? Now, you know the last time that card came out, it reminds me of this a tarot deck that I have. It's a sexual tarot deck. I can't find the bigger one, but I know where the miniature one is, just like off the top of my head. So as I look over there and try to find it or try to see if I can find it, yeah, there you have it. So you're securing and limiting the way you do things. Right here, there's two cards, and also the person is going into a safe. So they're going into a safe because here it is. They're adding all the things of value into the safe, so nobody can do it. It can take it, or they can even give it away. It's just like having a safe deposit box because you've been in limbo. You've been in limbo, Hangman energy, and also Ten of Swords energy. The Ten of Swords energy is feeling like you failed a situation, or that you were backstabbed, or sudden endings that had to happen. And this is you reminding yourself every time you get to a point of sadness or feeling some type of way. You have the scars to prove it. Or I'm not sure if this is a hand. Are they tattooing the hand? They're tattooing the swords on the hand instead of it feeling like being backstabbed. You're just reminding yourself on why you decided to secure your energy and not be in Hangman energy anymore. The Hang One, which is this is a girl, and they do the little trapeze like pink, like pink. There you go. Her with the pink hair. They do that little trapeze type thing. I don't know, it's not trapeze, but you know what it's talking about. When you trust yourself enough, let's just say it like this, because this is just what popped in my head. But when you trust yourself enough to hang in limbo, or to hang in midair with nothing underneath you, you start to trust in the pain that you've been through. You understand what I'm saying? And so that is where, instead of you feeling like, okay, I'm going to take the swords out of my back and I'm going to place them here as a reminder of where I can see every time I get to a situation to where I realize why I'm limiting and why I'm not going to be in limbo anymore is because I have the marks to prove it. How Simba said to Rafiki, "What you hit me for?" He said, "It doesn't matter. It's in the past." And he said, "Yeah, the past." He said, "Ouch, that hurt." He said, "Yeah, the past can hurt, but you can either run from it or you can learn from it." And then Rafiki goes to swing the wand again, right? He goes to swing the wand, and he says, "What you do that for?" He said, "It doesn't matter. It's in the past, right?" But then he says, and then he swings it again, right? He tries to swing it, and when he swings it, Simba ducks. And he says, he said, "Yeah." And then he gets to talking to Timon and Pumbaa. And at the end, he said, "Yeah, it doesn't matter about the past. I'm going back." And he said, "You going back to this?" He said, "Yeah." He says, "I learned my lesson and I have the scar to prove it." You're showing your wounds, and basically standing up for yourself. Queen of Swords energy. Stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind and don't take shit from anybody. You're standing up for yourself. You're writing down the things that you want. You're understanding where you are. You're looking at everything. Yeah, it might seem like the trees aren't growing, but you know that if you write it down, you'll be able to manifest it and go from there. And look, the swords are still there. The swords are there to remind you, but it's a different type of sword. Now it's a new beginning. So this is one hand probably. I don't think this is a foot. I think this is a hand. This is one hand and this is the other. But you have that sword that you're yielding in order for you to understand where you were and how you got there. Six of Swords energy and why you had to walk away. Six of Swords, this is the passport here. This is somebody filling out the papers and making plans to do things. Six of Swords energy is new beginnings, change, and new love. So you're doing this for yourself so that you can have your Ten of Cups energy, the happy, harmonious life, the satisfaction, the harmony, and the love that you deserve. Not just when it comes to a person, place, thing, or situation. This is so that you have the love that you deserve. Another card that comes out is the Tower. So you had to end things. This time there is a fire and people are throwing out Where's the fire? Yeah, at the top of the tower. They're throwing out the clothes at the top of the tower, and people, it's like somebody is down here like, oh God, all this stuff is falling. The sky is falling. What is that? Not Stuart Little. Is it Stuart Little? No, it's yellow bird, the white bird. But the sky is falling, and only because you don't know where you're going is what makes you stagnant. The moon energy comes out with unsure, and the Knight of Swords about you're not being sure if you should be tough, be ambitious, and know what you want. This is the conflict. This is the opposition, but this is also feeling ridiculed. So that's why it's telling you to be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, go after it in a single-minded determination. This is people striking, protesting. But if you're unsure about this because you're feeling like you're going to be ridiculed, and also with the moon energy, not knowing where you are or know what you want to do, the moon energy and the reverses, these are your fears and insecurities. And that's the reason why it's taking you so long to secure your energy. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords and the moon. It's taking you so long. Look at how the cards flew. It's taking you so long to secure your energy because you're not sure, Ace of Cups energy in the reverse, if there's going to be, well, first of all, there's blocked creativity. There's emotional energy, emotional loss, or losing a person. But it also is missed opportunities. So you're not sure if you protest about what you want, the unknown energy of the moon, and also the Three of Swords. You're not sure how the heartbreak will be when it comes to, oh shoot, I thought this was okay. When it comes to, look at all these cards. I didn't even notice that. Okay, when it comes to the Star, the Four of Wands, and also the Two of Cups, love, right? So the Three of Swords in the reverse is just letting you know that it's insult, it's fraud, and it's a painful experience. But it's insult, like you feel insulted about missing all these opportunities. And so with the Four of Wands is happiness, peace, and harmony. And also the Star energy says, no matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Be optimistic. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self-care. And the self-care is you being grateful for the experience. Remember, no man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This is happiness, and this is being grateful with the Three of Cups energy. Yeah, it's happiness and being grateful. And so therefore you have to understand that these things happen. You limiting, you trusting in yourself, you understanding by the marks that you have, the scars, you're not going to let it keep you stagnant, but you're going to manifest and stand up for the things that you want, no matter what it looks like and what you have to walk away towards. And also this is for happiness. So you have to end things, even though you're not sure about how to be tough or how to protest or how to do things, but that missed opportunities and heartbreak and you not having a way out or finding a way out. See the cards here, and I love this artist. They have tarot cards here. They have tarot cards. They have the same pamphlet right here. But now, with it being in reverse, you're not sure about the opportunities that are here. But here, you're standing up for yourself. Here, it's in the reverse. So you have the tattoos here, right, of heartbreak. You have the tattoos here, but you have the cards here. And the cards, you're waiting for the cards to give you an exact definition of what it is that you should do. But the universe is saying you already know what you need to do. You need to trust in yourself. Know that there are scars there, but also secure and limit the way you do things. But stand up for yourself and walk away from the things that no longer serve you in order to have your peace, happiness, and harmonious energy. The Tower energy also says sometimes you need to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself to move forward, rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. And that's what you're doing. And this is for your harmony, your peace. This now, here it is. You have the swords as a reminder of the pain, right? But now you have peace, which is henna. You have the peace and the henna, and it's telling you a new direction, which is home, which is happiness, And this is a different artist, different type of artist, This is not, the pain. This is not you experiencing pain twice. This is you covering up those marks that you have, had in the past. And this is you being optimistic no matter the situation you find yourself in. This is Aquarius. What is that called? I don't know what it's called. Choosy Lover is owned by Isley Brothers. I'm listening to Pandora. But Aquarius, what is the stars called? I can't think of it. But anyway, this is all in regards to the Two of Cups energy. Now, this is the contracts that you make moving forward will be something that completes you and not depletes you. But it took for you to be grateful for these experiences to get to this point. I'm going to pull from this tarot deck. This is an empathic Reiki, and something else. I want to say healer deck, but and clarify the Ace of Cups energy. I did that here, but with these cards, but yeah, the Sun energy. So yeah, it's dampening your joy. So you got to get out of that. That's what the universe is saying in regards to the missed opportunities. It's dampening your joy. That's the reason why it comes in reverse. Let's clarify the Sun in reverse. I was going to say, let me make sure my cards aren't in reverse. Yeah, choosy lover is on. Okay, all of these cards come out with the Five of Swords energy, ego, the Knight of Wands energy, somebody, YOLO, Drake energy, right? And then we have the Fool energy. So the Five of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool. So ruthlessly wins ego, right? Somebody is just trying to do anything by all means, and that's where it's dampening your joy. The Knight of Wands, fearless action. You want somebody to come after you with fearless action, or you're being tough, be ambitious, and knowing what you want. So the Knight of Wands energy is you only live once, be bold, be fearless, and do what you love. And that's the Knight of Wands energy, but along with taking the leap. You're taking the leap because your joy has been dampened, and that's the reason why you're ending things. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. You're ending things. The Three of Swords, again, in reverse is feeling, like you're around fake people and you have painful experiences. The Three of Swords in the reverse comes with the Queen of Swords twice. So the Queen of Swords is thinking strategically. That's why you're writing it down. You're not waiting for the tarot cards to tell you for the exact thing to do. It says thinking strategically. Now with the Three of Swords, the heartbreak, you're thinking strategically. Ace of Wands energy, it says motivated beginnings. So you're motivating yourself, you're motivating yourself and doing something different. So you don't want to see your scars anymore, but it's going to take a lot to remove them. So you're making them look pretty. And with the Four of Wands energy and the Eight of Cups, stagnant routines, because you're getting out of that energy of feeling stagnant or being in hangman. You're trusting in you being upside down, but you're trusting in yourself and not in a stagnant routine of what you're doing in order for you to be comfortable with this situation, the Tower energy, and why you have to feel the need to have to secure and limit the way you do things. You don't want that, and you want to be grateful for everybody that comes into your life with the Three of Cups energy. You want to be able to celebrate with the people and not feel like unsure. And so with this being a stagnant routine, Eight of Cups energy, which is another form of you walking away, same with the Six of Swords, you're learning that the reason why you're walking away and ending things, Tower energy, is because you've been stagnant. Lover's energy, a euphoric choice. So you have to make a decision that of now the things that complete you and not deplete you. So that is what the Lover's energy is out here about, because you're making decisions. Page of coins, recognize opportunities. You're making decisions to be in the situation that you're grateful for, and that people are grateful for you having you in their lives, if that makes sense. Let me go ahead and pull from the yin and yang. I just feel like, you're on the path of completion. You're on the path of, of success, but you got to see things in a new light. You got to see things now that you have the scars of the swords, but you're also covering them up, and walking away from the things that don't serve you. Because whoever you've been dealing with, air energy is here. Five of Swords, ego, is closed off. Maybe in autumn, it just took for you to realize that it was causing you lack, and doubt. And it's air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You were dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you were nurturing and compassionate. Let me pull some more. You were nurturing and compassionate. I'm listening for my phone. But at the same time, you had to recognize the opportunities that were missed. Page of Coins energy. You had to recognize the opportunities that were missed. Lover's energy, I forgot that was there. So we have the ego card, the Five of Swords, and the Lover's energy, air energy, tells me that, you had to recognize the opportunities that were missed when it came to a situation of limbo, or, learning to trust in yourself. So remember this, it was lack in the past, suffering. Again, it's just letting you know, missed opportunities, right? And all you wanted was a family, home, and a commitment. You would have made everything else work. And so whoever this air energy is, that's what I see. You would have made it work. But, they seen things in a different way. or in a different light. And so that is where you are. Let me pull from the love situation deck. Hold on. Yeah, I pulled from the love situation deck. All This Love is on by Trey Songz. Yeah, I mean, it just says it right here, and this is why they were closed off and making you feel like there were lack and doubts in your heart, and that's the reason why the moon energy and the Knight of Wands energy came out unsure, because you didn't feel like, that Drake energy of you only live once, and you were unsure of the, moon energy. You were unsure of the things that you were doing. These are your fears and insecurities, and like as if there was some type of darkness. Look at all the cards that fly out. Money is tight. So again, missed opportunities, money problems, not enough money, careful about expenditure. So you just realized that you had to secure and do things because this person was putting you more in the hole. So with that same being said, you wanted it to be a rock, loved and supported, solid foundation and secure and stability. You could have been the rock to, you wanted to be the rock, or you wanted this person to be your rock, but that's not the case. Healing, reevaluating needs, self-care, self-love, moving forward. So you're moving forward from the situation, reconciliation. So again, Tower Energy says sometimes you need to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself to move forward, rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. So you could be rebuilding better, stronger, and wiser. It could be a reconciliation, want to work things out. They might want to work things out because they realize the close off and the doubts that they caused you, and that what they're going through in regards to the tower and the ego, and also euphoric choices. Wants to work things out. They will return. There's unfinished business. So they want another word, but at some point they were only caring about the spotlight. High profile relationship, power couple, and people envy this connection. They wanted that limelight, and you didn't care about that. You didn't care about how anybody felt about you, accept them, knowing the path, aligning with your purpose, accepting your story, on the right track. So you're on the right track. What you decide from here, if you want this lover's energy, doing what makes your heart happy, if you feel like this person is healed and you want the reconciliation, they got to know that you want them to be your rock, and you don't always want to be in the spotlight. And if you do, you want somebody that's going to complete you and not deplete you. Ghosting, abrupt ending, no closure, and ending all communication. That's what you did, and that's where they're feeling like there was unfinished business. And path, the knowing, it says aligning with your purpose again, accepting the story, on the right track. So you're on the right track right now. It's up to you if you want to be a part of this situation, but your goal was home, family, and commitment, and you recognize this opportunity, but money is tight for you because you missed a lot of opportunities waiting on this person to become your rock. So again, because they were closed off and made you feel like you were living in lack, and that there was no end, that there was too much of ego in and out of this situation. The card that comes out is don't take anything personal. Remember, no man is your friend, no man is your enemy, every man is your teacher. This person was here to teach you a lesson. I know it sounds cliche, but and easier said than done. Send strength and healing period to this person, because again, this person was here to teach you a lesson. Look at this lesson. It made you strong. It made you understand what harmony is, what being optimistic is, and what love is really about, and what standing up for yourself, and also trusting in yourself and securing how you do things. Even though there's pain, there's feeling like failures, you're standing up for yourself. You have harmony, and you're not afraid to end things that no longer serve you. And yeah, move forward. Eight of Cups energy, Six of Swords energy, moving forward. So there you have it, because it caused you financial lack, and you're grateful for the experience, and the experience of the new people who come into your life who complete you and not deplete you. So don't take anything personal. Relinquish self-importance. Relinquish self-importance. It says personal importance, or taking things personally, is a maximum expression of selfishness, because we make the assumption that everything is about me. Well, this person made the assumption that everything would always be about them when it came to you, and you made the assumption that what they were doing was about you, and it's really about them and them knowing their path. They have to know their path and why they're closed off, why they live in lack and doubt and, fear of, ego-based energy. And so that's not for you to understand. That's for you to figure out where you the things that you want, and be confident in that. So that's just how I feel about that energy. Now let's pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this old energy go. So the amber comes out and the watermelon tourmaline. The watermelon tourmaline deals with the heart chakra, and the amber deals with the solar plex chakra. So your heart chakra, again, sends strength and healing, period, to this person. Your ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive. You're forgiving this person by sending strength and healing, period, to them with nothing else behind it. No matter what they're going through, that's not your job to fix it. It's not your job to be codependent on this energy. You have already done that. Now it's time for you to release it and to send strength and healing, period. Harmony. I meant to say tower. Tower says sometimes you need to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself. You built this energy by you making assumptions respectfully and taking things personally. And it caused you to be in limbo and to feel like you had to secure things and end things. And you wouldn't have had to do that respectfully if you would have set boundaries in the beginning and you were impeccable with your words, with what you wanted, and not dealing with none of the bullshit. That's the reason why the Queen of Swords shows her face twice, and the Queen of Swords says, thinking strategically. So here it is, thinking strategically. And yes, this is another lesson in itself, holding your sword and knowing that nobody can cross you if you don't allow them to. So you're going to think strategically moving forward about why you end things and why you have these swords here. But you're going to write it down now. You're going to manifest. You're going to know that things will work with your charms. You have your crystals. You have your charms. You have all of these things that you need. And that's the real official thing of doing what makes your heart happy, but not holding on to your scars, but walking away and ending things that no longer serve you. It could be temporary. If this person decides that they want to become your rock, they want to heal, I'm not going to knock that out of the bag. You have to know your path. Like Drake says on his thing, you got to know yourself. You got to know yourself. You got to know your flaws. You got to know where all the pain and heartbreak came from. But that's by you not taking anything personally and relinquishing self-importance. You get what I'm saying? And so there you have it. So anyway, the watermelon tourmaline, somebody's throat chakra is going because I can't speak right now. It's it's love, harmonious energy, and forgiveness. So forgive this person. And if you are mad at me because I'm telling you something that sounds so cliche, but one of these parts of the Four Agreements says, holding on to resentment and pain is like drinking your own poison or letting this person feed you poison. If you drink the poison that they feed you, then you'll never heal. So that's the reason why it says release, love, and joy. The affirmations say, I approach the world with love and joy. So approach everything with love and joy. Remember, no man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. The amber deals with your solar plex chakra, your optimism, your clarity, optimistic star energy, your clarity, and you taking your personal power back by you believing and trusting in, you being suspended, but trusting in yourself that you will pull yourself through all of these situations. This is protecting, clearing, and healing. It's the amber, solar plex chakra, optimism, clarity, and personal power. You're taking your personal power back by doing this. I release my past, like we talked about, right? And my future is healed. And you're in the present moment. You're releasing your past. Remember, yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. And that's where you are. I release my past. Remember, I said the past can hurt. You either run from it or you learn from it. So I release my past and my future is healed. It does not matter what's going to happen in the future. We're not there yet. Right now, we're in this present moment. So I release my past and my future is healed. Whatever the future is there for you, you thought about it strategically, and you know that moving forward, you're going to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. You're not going to just sit there anymore and allow a stagnant routine to keep happening and dealing with ego, dealing with people that are closed off, dealing with somebody who needs to be healed or that has lack or doubts in themselves, or take anything personal because you know your path. You know your path. You're not going to allow people to ghost you anymore. You're not going to care about the spotlight, and you're going to think strategically about it and know where your scars are, but make them look pretty moving forward. So there you have it. I release my past and my future is healed. Boom. Let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions. of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. Never Neverland is owned by Life Jennings. I love you guys.